impromptu Saturday stream live right now. Would you look at that? Gotta get my glasses. Gotta get those glasses. They're a little bit foggy. What are you saying, Silver? Listen to what? I don't think they're saying anything. I'm not supposed to stream on weekends? Well, then Zeus strike me down, for I'm exhibiting hubris. I have some drawings I'd like to get done. I was like, I can just do them by myself, but isn't it a little bit nicer to Tiny Desk concert? That's what I said before. Which don't cite the sacred texts to me. Especially because we're just vibing right now. We're just having a good time. And you come here and you cite the ancient texts to me. I need to get my Birkenstock. Give me a second. Ah, yes. That feels way better. The Lion, the Witch, and the audacity of this bitch. Yeah, that's pretty good. So true. So true, dude. Just finding the Pinterest references for the day, don't mind me. You ain't gonna complain? I think you just did, bro. I think you just did. It's alright, I don't judge you. I should judge you? Nah, man, you got the wrong guy. That's not today. Today is the 15th. Oh, 8/15. One must set boundaries? Yeah, and mine is judging people. Is there a specific day on which I would judge? Nah, man. I try not. I try not to. Not even when asked by. That's not. Is that judging? I guess you got me. Though counterpoint, I'm not. I'm not doing that a lot recently either. You wouldn't know. You're gasp. You're not on the Discord. We live in a society. We live in a fucking society, man. You don't do that. You'll leave me be? I think you misunderstand streaming. You can go, it's not that. A man can't announce his departure. Dude, a man, that's the guy from Game of Thrones, right? I wouldn't say so. Mm. Do I have a fan blowing on me? I do. Are you getting less of it now? Definitely not Ender. Or was it just like a visual thing? Sometimes with this shit, I'm like paranoid that you guys will get it in the audio. I am drawing at a very high velocity. Yeah. Drawing so fast that winds are blowing. And it does seem like some people just started singing in the town square. Good thing I did like my social media recordings earlier in the day. Because this would not have gone. This would not have gone well. There's something about, I don't know. It's Pride Month, And I'm all for it as a concept. There's something about singing Euphoria in the town square at 3:14 p.m. that's a little funny. Like group singing Euphoria in the town square at 3:14 p.m. That's like an interesting thing to do. It's not Pride Month where you're at. I'm in Denmark. Do you have a different Pride Month? I thought it was the same all across the globe. In the States, it's June? Wow. Yeah, I had no idea either. I don't know about that other leg. I mean, in general, it's kind of like I skewed you that way a little bit, huh? I low-key think I did get some critique for it earlier. I low-key think streaming on Saturdays is the play. It's just kind of a vibe, right? People be taking the day off. People be on the internet trying to find something to put on. Some morning drawing with a bit of Twitch procrastination. I don't know, man. I'm not procrastinating. You're not procrastinating. You're drawing. I feel like you're underselling a good thing. Of course, we are splitting your attention. We are doing that. Okay, there's a drawing. Let's do another one. Let's do a different one. This ribcage is huge for no reason. Pretty simple feeling of the overlaps here. Deltoid and pec on top of bicep, on top of lats and teres major, on top of tricep. Maybe I'm procrastinating a little bit because I wanted to do some specific drawings today. And once you're drawing the warm-up gestures, man, it just feels so good to keep drawing the warm-up gestures. Like, is there really any reason I would need to stop drawing the warm-up gestures? No, I know, man, I know. I'm just, it makes you think, you know? Makes you think. It's like it's like how when somebody else dies, you ponder your own mortality, man. It's completely natural way to react. Streaming art seems tricky, you'd get nothing done. I think maybe you'd get surprised, you'd be surprised by how much you can get done. I mean, I might be wrong, but I used to be like super particular about how I spent my attention when drawing, because I just couldn't, like, if I were to listen to like complex music or yeah, just music I didn't know while drawing, it would completely throw me off kilter. But I feel like I've gotten quite used to the streaming drawing thing. Someone else dies, you're fine for at least another year or two. Dude, that's smart too, yeah. Dude, bet on green, it hasn't landed there in like 50 rolls. It's like free, it's due, it's so due. Green is so due. Okay, there's two drawings. I've been wanting to study arms recently, but I'm not that good at actually getting those studies done. It does seem like my mic is picking up a lot of external sounds. We can try it. It's just, I'm gonna be real with you. What usually happens is I raise the noise gate and then I start getting relaxed and talking kind of like this about my art instead of like the content creator voice. And then once I do that, you just start losing my voice, which I feel like is way worse than hearing the Euphoria chorus. We can try it, and then maybe you can let me know how it goes. So I just chopped off another 15 decibels off my noise gate. Better now. Hmm. Skeptical. Also, the choir or whatever is just lower now. But I'll trust you for now. Uh, that feels better. You getting the full atmosphere between me and the mic? I don't even know what that means. I should have like noise suppression quite high. And my voice echoing off the walls. Dude, that's just probably me having like bad it's not like a recording studio. It's just my room. Compressor, limiter, depopper, de-esser. Which one do you think that would be? And now that I don't think I can do anything about. Maybe need the mic closer, but it's so close, dude. It's like a pretty close mic. In terms of like, I also need to be able to draw at the same time. It's a pretty close mic. For the gain, wouldn't gain just make all of it louder, including the reverb? The tricky bit is that the good arm drawing for like a female arm doesn't have too many marks, you know? We limit that shit. Something like that, and then no more, I think. A condenser mic thing. That's another thing I don't know what means. Okay, you know, maybe what I'll do is just, because I think we're not gonna get perfect audio. That's an unrealistic expectation to set. What is the mic? It's a Blue Yeti. But what we could do is just listen to it back just a little bit, and see if I think that it's all right. Because I feel like it might be all right. You're getting some ambiance, you're getting some background noise. There's a lot of background noise. There's like a Beyonce parade in the streets. What do I have the mode set to on the back? The little circle with the indent. Best Yeti mic mode. What do they call them? Pattern. I have it set to cardioid mode. Well suited to podcasts, vocal performances, voiceovers, and instruments. Records sources that are directly in front of the microphone. That sounds fine. What about the gain? I have no idea if that's high or low. It's like rotated a quarter from pointing straight to the gain. change it to the opposite, you'll tell me? This one's the opposite side now. Yeah, so now I'm very low. Then I could bump up the volume in my app or whatever. Turn it up in OBS. By putting on a new gain filter? With one of those? Do with one of those? How does this sound? I was just cutting my voice. Like a lot. Oh? Okay, how we doing here? Then obviously I need to turn it down again. Turn the gain filter off. So how's this? Low. All right, well, I appreciate you taking the time. And now we talk normally for a little bit and see how everything responds. That's okay to me. Now I will continue drawing. Thank you very much. Find my fun little Pinterest refs. Amazing. They are partying in the streets, man. With the whistles? They got the whistles as well? You had to abandon your blue Yeti for similar reasons? I mean, okay, but I feel like what we have right now is completely perfectly serviceable. Like 10 years ago, this would be revolutionary audio engineering. This would be bleeding edge, man. Were they? In 2016? 480p? That sounds crazy to me. Had to be there? I am 24 years old. Basically a toddler. We were chronically online. We're the chronically online kids. You, a 26-year-old. Get out of here. As a 26-year-old, you can play the old card, but only if you also have like arthritis or dementia or like by some weird fluke. I don't know, man. Those are not good arms. The problem is they're at the same time too specific and not specific enough, right? So you could. Does an affinity for Magic the Gathering count? No, we all have that. Everybody on the planet has that these days. It's like liking Dungeons and Dragons. Cost for social exclusion like 10 years ago, but like social capital of today. I can simplify the arms. If I simplify the arms, they're fine. How does it feel? How does it feel to live in a world where other people like comics as well? How does it feel to live in a people where also the popular kids like bouldering, just like you do? How does it feel now that everybody likes alternative rap and R&B? Yeah, the Deadpool movie was made for you, but then everybody loved it. Where's your identity now, Gen C? See, I'm fucking that up. I said simplify. I said if I simplify, it's alright. Which means raise the outer sort of corner of the elbow there. And it means like indicate the ridge muscles like that, and then done. That's an arm, man. Draw the rhinoceros belly, man. Draw the rhinoceros belly. then no more lines for you. Don't even do that. Just clean, man. Arm drawing tutorial. To draw the arms, you must first do an appealing gestural blockout of the whole torso, including, of course, ass and upper thighs. Very important in the process of drawing arms. Then like add your shoulder joint. You have the entire torso, then you can continue. Yeah, I don't know, man. Simple arms are hard to draw. Guess that went okay. There's no way I'm not allowed to do one more drawing before I move on. At least. Oh, thanks for following. Appreciate it. I do like this simplification for the elbow. Kind of implying the ulnar furrow, doing a little bit of detail without overcomplicating, indicating tip of your ulna as well. And then typically it's good to show like at least one other epicondyle. Is that right? I feel like that's right. I think I like, so you get a sense of the joint. They're doing all the hits, man. They're listening to Britney Spears' "Toxic." They're listening to the new Eurovision, Danish Eurovision song. They're listening to old Eurovision songs. They're listening to ABBA. You gotta listen to ABBA. Yeah, you gotta listen to ABBA. Favorite ABBA song? For some reason, I don't know what happened, but I have like a strong nostalgic feeling about Fernando. I don't know where I heard it first, but it really was my jam for a good while in high school. Just really into Papa Fernando. And I don't think like if you try to, you know, that's this. I don't think it's like as good a song as some of the other ABBA. Who's the guy in my profile pic? You know very well. This is a concern troll in the making. I can just feel it. It's supposed to look like me. Without the beard and with glasses. Yeah, you're right. I've been needing a new one for a while. Okay, maybe we end the warm up here then, because we've got a lot of shit to do. It looks a lot like me. It doesn't look nothing like me. It just looks like me a year ago. Save that. I had two things I wanted to do. Take off the headphones for a sec. I had two things I wanted to do today. And, oh, but where are they at is the thing. I think it might actually be in the document we just closed. Yes. I'm a genius. I'm a fucking genius. And get the reference document, man. This is so doable. We can have this done in like an hour. You're not seeing it. It's actually it's been splitting the waters. Got more sun a year ago? I don't think so. Because my good friend and roommate, whom I'm writing a comic with, that's the guy. Anyway, he's like, dude, that one doesn't look like you. A lot of the other portraits you did that day look a lot more like you. However, comma, fucking my dad's like, yeah, that's a picture of you. So it's like it's depending on who you ask. I feel like it gives Jacob vibes. Your opinion is best. As a dude who doesn't know me, wouldn't recognize the spark in my eye. We need. Well, first of all, I need to be in this folder. We need like a bright pop of color, something a little bit unnatural. We need like a photograph of sunflowers. Dude, that is so good. I don't think I'm gonna be able to use that. That feels like it screams copyrighted. That's such a good idea, man. Y3K editorial. Yes, man. These are the references. This is the feeling. I don't know. Maybe it needs to be like saturated to shit. I really like this reference. Lin Manuel Miranda drawing. That's funny. That's funny. Also, you concern trolling never? Okay, now you're getting ahead of the allegations. Or I guess you're getting behind the allegations. Not really getting ahead of them. I grew like a foot taller the day I learned about concern trolling. It's so good to have a name for your demons, man. Well, not my demons, other people's demons. It needs to look like a Windows 95 wallpaper, man. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. I didn't mean to put that on that layer. It's fucked up. I don't know if that's working. Maybe it is. We'll get there. Don't you worry. We'll get there. Yes, man. So that's good. Decent, decent. Let's get some of this text in here now. needs to be bolder. It needs to be bolder still, man. Let's go into font. Maybe that one? Maybe that one works? It's called Imperial One. Nah, no way. No way, Jose. What do we even search for? Literally just search sci-fi? Nope. Bad idea. Font. Dream. Show me 200 at a time. Give me 100% free. I like Future Earth here. I like Axera Round. I like Hybrid. Okay. Let's just install those fonts. Give me a second here. That font, this font. Graphic design isn't really my passion, but it's an important part of this specific piece. So we're gonna have to try. Sarah Round. And Future Earth. Cool. Now, probably the way this works is you don't automatically get updated. Yeah, so we have to do like a little. Hey gang, this is me. I am closing my Clip Studio Paint. I am opening my Clip Studio Paint. And I've refreshed my fonts. Future Earth. Okay. Is there a bold version? There is. Can I make the spacing just a little less? Yes. Yes, dude, yes. You could do this. This is crazy. Nope, not what I wanted to do. Or you could just leave it with a little bit of spacing. Hmm? Dude, what's the button that does that? What's the button that allows me to scale you weirdly? Do I really have to rasterize you first? Back to my reference board. progress. And then we need the actual sunflowers. I trust. I think it's gonna work. Okay. Playing My Heart Will Go On now. I don't know why that's happening. It's really weird that it's doing that. Every time I do like some operation, it's also just rotating the canvas. Let's try and just reload it. Now I know of a Photoshop filter that does exactly what I want here. Is posterize. Is posterize? Yes, they do have it in clip. That seems good to me. That's not bad. And that isn't bad. And then the thing as well is we just need like a, whoops. We just need to crash the stream. No, we just need like a bunch of text boxes. Hmm. There you go. and then like text in those boxes. And I feel like we're getting there. Hybrid, there we go. That's so strange, man. I don't know why that file does that. Okay. Great. That is what I wanted to do with that image. I think. I mean, we can just put it next to the other references and see if it doesn't give the same vibe. I think it does. Do we need to like lower you a little bit? Might help. Alright, cool. That's gonna be one of them breaks. That constitutes well, potentially 1/3 of what we would like to do today. Or 1/3 of the things that we could do today. We don't have I don't have any actual illusions of getting to do all of them. Cool. Also put that in this folder. Yeah. And what are we thinking? I'm thinking like a walk in the park, which means I hit you with a break. Where's the break? There you go. And then we come back in like maybe an hour or so. And then we try to do one more thing today, maybe. Alternatively, this one's crazy. We do like we end the stream here. I think I'm actually fucking with that one. We end the stream here. We see you some other time, and then if I have more time and energy later, I draw some more. Okay, I think I think we're gonna be doing that. Thanks for joining the stream. Come back anytime. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one. Until then, have a good one.